Alright guys, for today's video, I will be starting this video off differently. I would like to give a shout out to Tito Pompoy from the Philippines for always supporting this channel. He's always supported this channel since I've made this, and I would just like to thank him. But yeah, thank you once again. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys some Holiday Cup battles, and we will be getting a 4-win with this team. We are actually using Tropius. We are going to try him out, and he is a pretty good Pokemon for the Holiday Cup. So if you guys want, you could try him out. But if you guys haven't already, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on. And with that being said, let's get on with today's video. Alright guys, for the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is Raichu. So Raichu is an only electric type Pokemon. Raichu will do neutral damage against both my Tropius and my Altaria. Raichu is doing neutral damage against this Altaria, since as you guys know, electric types are super effective against flying types, but not very effective against dragon types. So we do see a wild charge go through right there. I did have to shield that because it probably would have fainted me. Wild charge is also a defense debuff, so that is really good for us. So we do feint him without him getting another charge move, since I finished him off so quickly. We do see a swap out into Skarmory. Skarmory does counter all of my Pokemon, since Dragon is not very effective against Metal, Flying types are not very effective against Metal. For my Tropius, Leaf types are not very effective against both Metal and Flying types. Flying types are not very effective against Metal. Once again, for my Alolan Ninetales, Metal types are super effective against Ice types, and Metal types are super effective against Fairy types. So I did decide to swap out into the Alolan Ninetales instead of that Tropius, since as you guys know from his fast move, it is Air Slash, I think. It is not the Metal type fast move. We do see a Flash Cannon come through right there. That would have been so deadly against my Alolan Ninetales. It would have one-shotted me. Flash Cannon is a Metal type move. Metal types do double super effective damage against my Ninetales, since Metal types are super effective against both Fairy and Ice types. We do see him swap out into Gyarados with Waterfall, and you guys know what Tropius does. He shreds through that Gyarados. I am resisting his Water type moves. This is probably going to be an Aqua Tail. I don't have any shields anyways. This Razor Leaf is taking chunks off of him as well. Tropius is a pretty tanky Pokemon, so we are just going to finish him off with the Razor Leaf, allowing me to get that first round win. Good game to my opponent. For the second round, my opponent's first Pokemon is an Obstagoon. This is a pretty good matchup for us. He will do not very effective damage if he does have counter as his fast move. We do see him surrender here though. I think he went AFK for a minute, but good game to my opponent. For the third round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Victory Bell, so this is a really good start for us. Victory Bell is a grass and poison type Pokemon. My Altaria is a dragon and flying type Pokemon. Flying types are super effective against grass types. We do see him swap out into an Alolan Sandslash. He is countering both my dragon and flying type moves, Ice Punch, and Ice is also double super effective against my Altaria, since Ice is super effective against both Dragon and Flying types. We are going to swap out into Ninetales, but this was the wrong mistake. This is the mistake that I made here, since he does have Metal Claw. I did thought he had Powder Snow. He does have Metal Claw. Metal Claw is a Metal type move. Metal types are super effective against both my Ice type and my Fairy type for my Alolan Ninetales. We did let that the Ice Punch go through right there, since Ice is going to be not very effective against Ice types. So I am going to swap out into Tropius. I am going to have to shield once again. Ice Punch will do double super effective damage, since Ice types are super effective against Grass and Flying types. So I am left with no more shields. Both of us do have 2 Pokemon left. I know that Venusaur does have Acid Spray or Sludge Bomb. Acid Charge Move, Sludge Bomb, and Acid Spray is a Poison type Charge Move. Poison types are super effective against Grass types. If I do get a hit with this Aerial Ace, and sadly I didn't, if that Aerial Ace did go through, it would have been super effective damage against him. Since Flying types are super effective against Grass types, we do see him throwing a move right here. It is Sludge Bomb, which is okay. I will have to swap out into my Altaria, which is my final Pokemon. I am just going to try and go for the Farm Down right here. And I do get the Farm Down off. I did get so much energy from that. His final Pokemon is an Obstagoon, so that is not too bad for us. But sadly, he does have 1 shield left. So he is going to shield 1 Sky Attack, and the second Sky Attack won't be enough to feint him. He does throw in a Night Slash. I am only a few hits away with that fast move. If he does not shield, which he probably will, yep, he does shield. If he had no shields, I would have probably beat him by now. I mean, for the 4th round, my opponent's first Pokemon is an Alolan Marowak. This is an even matchup between us, but we do see him swap out into a Superior, which is even better for Gus, since if the Sky Attack does go through, it will insta one-shot him, because of Sky Attack is a Flying type fast move. Charge move. Flying types are super effective against Grass types. We do see him throwing a Leaf Tornado right there, and I am going to swap out into that Tropius and get a head out energy once again, since my Tropius cannot go up against that Marowak. I do have a Sky Attack already charged up. Leaf Tornado is an attack debuff. He does get it off with my Tropius, but not for my Alolan Ninetales. I am just going to go for the Farm Down right here, since he is probably only going to spam Leaf Tornadoes. So another Leaf Tornado goes through it. I do double resist the Leaf Tornado, but the bad thing about Leaf Tornado for your opponent is that it is an attack debuff for your opponent. So I did throw in an Aerial Ace right there, actually try and get rid of it. We do see him swap back out into Marowak. If this Aerial Ace does go through, probably will do not barely any damage anymore. Aerial Ace is a neutral damage. Is a Flying type charge move. Flying types will do neutral damage against both Fire types and Ghost types, which is Alolan Marowak's types. So I am going to throw in the Aerial Ace right here. Aerial Ace will do barely any damage because of those attack debuffs from that Superior. But once again, since I did have the Altaria in the back with Sky Attack already loaded, I am going to swap out into Altaria. This is going to do so much damage, so we do see a shield go through right there. I do know that he does have Bone Club as one of his charge moves. If he does have double charge moves, he could use a Shadow Ball. I am going to throw in the shield right there. This might be a shield bait to get into that Shadow Ball right here. I think it is a shield bait. I am going to throw in another shield right here, since Shadow Ball will do so much damage against us. It was a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball would have done so much damage against Altaria as well. I am going to throw in this Sky Attack. Both of us are down by 0 shields. I do have 1 Pokemon left. He does swap back out into Superior. He does get another Leaf Tornado off. This is going to do not very effective damage, since Altaria does double resist Leaf types, since Leaf types are not very effective against Dragon types and Flying types. So he does get another Leaf Tornado off, which is really going to do any damage. But if he does get a attack debuff that is bad, okay, he does have 1 final Pokemon left, and that is a Golbat. I am going to swap out into Ninetales, since it is my only full health Pokemon. I do have an Altaria in the back, so if I do swap back out into a Pokemon that swap back out into him, my Ninetales is going to do damage enough for my Sky Attack to feint him. This probably is going to be Poison Fang, and it was a Poison Fang that did super effective damage against us, but I do have Ice Beam almost loaded up. He does throw in another Poison Fang on us, and it does feint my Ninetales. My Tropius cannot go up against that, since he does have Sky Slash as his fast move. Sky Slash is a fighting type move, and flying types are super effective against grass types. I didn't mean to say fighting types there, but I do get that 4th round win. Good games to my opponent. Alright guys, for the 5th and final round of our opponent's first Pokemon is a Jumpluff. This is a really good start for us since Jumpluff is a grass type and flying type Pokemon. He does start back out into Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash with Metal Claw does counter mostly all of my Pokemon. So since he does have Powder Snow, I will swap out into Ninetales Blizzard. Ice Punch, ice moves like that will do not very effective damage against my Ninetales. Blizzard did a good amount of not very effective damage, but not enough to faint me. If this Ice Beam does go through, it will do so much damage. I am going to Shield Her here to do as much damage as my Ninetales could, and try and get that the Ice Beam off of him, which will do so much neutral damage against him, probably faint him. But I did have to shield that Ice Punch once again, since even though it will do not very effective damage, I did want this Ice Beam off. We do not see a shield go through right here, but luckily both of us will go down. That is really good for us, since once again he does have Jumpluff, and my Altaria does counter him. So we are probably going to see a shield go through right here, but it's okay since I did throw in a shield as well. So both of us are down 1 shield, but since I do counter this Jumpluff, that is really nice for us. So this is probably going to be an Energy Ball, and it is an Energy Ball. Energy Ball is a grass type move. My defense, that was a defense debuff actually, so I am going to swap out into Tropius, try to get the Aerial Ace off. Sky Attack will do so much damage against this Tropius. This is not a good matchup against us, but I do just want to get rid of his shields, so my Sky Attack from my Altaria can go through. It is a Sky Attack, and I do survive actually with 1 HP left, and I do get the Aerial Ace just in time before I do faint. Tropius is a pretty tanky Pokemon, as you guys saw from that. So Tropius is pretty solid if you guys do want to use him for the Holiday Cup. My Tropius does go down, and I will swap back out into Altaria. The Sky Attack will do so much damage against him. It will do so much neutral damage against him. Alright. And then I am just going to go for the Farm Down with my Dragon Breath. Dragon is super effective against Dragon. So his final Pokemon is also once again a Jumpluff. So I am just going to have to farm up to that Sky Attack. We do see him swap back out into Jumpluff. I am going to use the Sky Attack, and he does get it first before me. It is barely going to do any damage enough. Not enough for his Altaria to farm me down by the health that I'm at, since he has less health, I think. Sky Attack will go through. It will insta-faint him. Then I have to tap super fast to get that first hit, and my Altaria does win that, allowing me to get that 5th round win. Good game to my opponent. Alright guys, so that will actually be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on if you guys haven't already. Comment down below what you guys think of this team, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.